Hello everyone, this is Manohar Reddy, Department of Cybersecurity, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Today I am going to discuss about the concept of site security or website security in the network security. So generally we are surfing different types of websites in the network. So all the websites are secure or not, and all the websites are may not be secure. So how we are going to identify that website is secure or not? So in this session, we are going to explaining about the site security and why should we care about the site security and what are the different attacks of websites and how we are going to defend the techniques on website security. So site security or website security. So it refers to the protection of personal and organizational public facing websites from cyber attacks. So we are going to protect some data, protect some information. So protection of personal and organizational public facing websites. So the public facing websites are nothing but the users or public users can be accessing different types of information from different websites. So all the websites are having the information which is useful to all the public. So that's why we can mention that here public facing websites. So that security of the websites refers to the protection of personal and organizational public facing websites from whom cyber attacks. So we are going to keep the data, we are going to keep the information as to be secure from the different cyber attackers, or attacks. So there are different types of cyber attacks, online attacks, right? So among all those attacks, from all those attacks, we are going to keep the information to be very secure or very safe. So that is the process we are going to maintaining the secure on the different websites. So why should we care about website security actually? So what we'll get if we are maintaining the security on that particular websites? So generally, cyber attacks against public facing websites, regardless of size, are common. So cyber attacks are against public facing websites, regardless of size. They are not depending upon any size, and they are all common. They are all common attacks to applying on websites. So what is the attacker achievement on the websites, and also users, how they are going to take care about the websites, so here the website defacement, we are going to take care about our website because of it is going to be defaced by the cyber attackers. So website defacement, so the term defines that website defacement, they are going to attack some web pages, web applications. So they are going to change the entire the web attachments, web applications or anything. So that is nothing but a website defacement. They are changing entire the website, how it looks actually. So they are going to change the website facement, and loss of website availability or denial of service condition. So we have to take care of that our website is available for all the users, and also that website is to be serviceable. So we are not going to maintain that condition as a denial of service. So to prevent or to protect the website from this denial of service conditions, also we are going to maintain that website is to be secure, and the compromise of sensitive customer or organizational data. So websites are going to be having different types of information. In that particularly customer information is also available, and also organizational data is also available. So all the websites, whoever maintaining all the websites having that basically customers data as well as organizational data. So keeping that all the sensitive customer or organizational data is to be secure, and an attacker taking control of the affected website. So an attacker taking control of the affected website. So some of the websites are going to be earn money. Some of the websites are going to be gain some profits. So attacker is going to be concentrate on that fully affected websites. So we have to take care, we have to take in control of that affected websites. So what the websites are going to be affected to earn the money from the attackers. And the use of website as a strategic staging point for watering hole attacks. Watering hole attacks. So the website's designing and website implementation is not at all a give a chance to the attackers to gain the information from these websites. So those who are not able to protect that websites, they are going to be lost their website information. Those who are not able to maintain the security of the websites, they are going to be lost the information, like watering hole attacks, with the help of watering hole attacks. These threats affects all aspects of information security. So indirectly, this website security, if website is not securable, the information on the website is also not securable. So what we have to do? So for that we have to take care of the websites. So our websites are going to be maintained securable. Our websites are maintained to be available. Our websites are maintained to be reliable for all the users. So users are going to be searching for the lot of information from the website. So if the registered user has authenticated or authorized, then only he'll get the information from the websites. So like the way we have to take care of our websites to give the lot of information to the public facing persons or public facing domains. Public facing persons or public facing domains. So all the information is getting from websites only. So the website has to be securable. And these threats affects all aspects of information security. In that first one, confidentiality. So all the information which you are provided on the website is to be confidentially. All the information which you are applied in the website is to be confidentially. And also it should be integrity. So the data is to be unique and the data is to be not modified or not able to modify. And availability, the availability of the user on the website, availability of the data on the website is to be available for all the users. So based on these three, so confidentiality and integrity and availability. So based on these three aspects, the website is to be going to be secure. And these three, these three are not satisfied or these three are not available, then gravely damage the reputation of the website and its owner also. So if these three are not satisfied or not able to satisfied, then it leads to the damage of the reputation of the website and its owner. So owner's reputation and owner's website information is also gone to the attacker's point of view. So for this, all the aspects, the definitely user or definitely the website owner has to take care of that website. Definitely the website owner has to take care of this on the website. So what steps can organization take to protect against website attacks? So generally we are talking about the website security. So simply we are installing firewalls or installing antivirus software. Is that enough to take protection against website attacks? No, we have to do some certain steps to maintain secure against website attacks. So what are those? We'll see here. So there are multiple steps organizations and security professionals. So those who are applying security for the websites and those who are implementing some security policies on the websites are termed as security professionals should take to properly secure their websites. So to properly secure their websites. So security professionals and organizations has to be take some steps to secure their webs. So from the note here, we understood that organizations should talk to their website hosting provider or managed service provider to discuss the roles and responsibilities for implementing security measures. So what we have to do, whoever the owner of the website has to talk to their website hosting provider, or managed service provider who are managing all that website or who are hosting that website we should talk with them to discuss roles and responsibilities for implementing some security measures. So we have to discuss with them about to how we are going to maintain the security. So the responsibilities, roles and responsibilities for implementing the security measures. So in that there are different types of roles and responsibilities are presented here. So each one will discuss. So the first one is what? Secure domain ecosystems. Secure domain ecosystems. So that means we have to maintain the security for the domains. So that what we have to do in this one. So review registrar and domain name system records for all the domains. So every time we have to review the registrar and domain name system records for all the domains. All the domains are secureable or not, all the domains are recorded or not, we have to do the reviews every day. And change all the default password that were provided from your domain registrar under DNS. So we have to provide the password from your domain registrar under DNS. And default credentials are not secure actually. So they are usually readily available on the internet. So monitor certificate transparency loss. So these are the things we have to do regularly to maintain the secure domain ecosystems. So to do mainly secure domain ecosystems. So what we have to do here, we have to review the register under DNS records for all the domains, each and every domain, and change the default password that were provided from your domain registrar. And the default credentials are not secure, so we have to create some confidential credentials. And the second one is what? Secure user accounts. Secure user accounts. So in that, enforce MFA on all internet accessible accounts. Enforce MFA on all internet accessible accounts, prioritizing those with privileged access. So there are different types of persons are going to be access the website. So there are different types of roles are presented to access that website. So whoever having the priority to access that websites are going to be accessible that accounts. So internet accessible accounts, prioritizing those with the privileged access. So implement the principles of least privilege and disable unnecessary accounts and privileges. So user accounts has to be created by the administrator, and all the user accounts has to be modified by the administrator also. So for that, what we have to do, admin can privilege the roles for the particular users. So admin can give the privileges. Admin can give the privileges to the particular users to access the particular roles. So giving the least privileges and disable unnecessary accounts. This is the main role of administrator. So change all default usernames and passwords. So this is all what we have to do in the websites also. So web administrator maintaining all the web user account. So each and every user has their own accounts. So user has to log on to the website with the help of his authorization or authentication. So administrator gives a separate roles or responsibilities to access the particular privileges of the website. So that is what we understand from this secure user accounts. And next one, third, continuously scan for and remediate critical and high vulnerabilities. So every time we have to check each and every way, we have to scan for all the websites and remediate critical and high vulnerabilities. So what we have to do for that, patch all critical and high vulnerabilities within 15 and 13 days. We have to verify the websites with the help of scans within the 15 or 30 days respectively on internet accessible system. So internet accessible systems, in that internet accessible systems, we have to scan the entire systems within 15 or 30 days. Be sure to scan for configuration vulnerabilities also, in addition to software vulnerabilities. So is there any occurrence of software vulnerabilities or configuration vulnerabilities? Within that 15 or 30 days, we have to scan every time. We have to scan for every month, twice or thrice. So enable automatic updates whenever possible. So enable automatic updates whenever possible. So if automatically updates are enabled, the enabled updates are going to be change the entire configuration of the systems or entire configuration of the website, so that there is a less chance to occurring high vulnerabilities. There is a less chance to occurring high vulnerabilities, and replace unsupported operating systems or applications and hardware. So replace unsupported. Whenever the updates are ready or updates are possible, enable, then we have to replace unsupported operating systems or unsupported applications or unsupported hardware. Anything we have to replace in the system to automatically updates enables to do the enabling of automatically updates. And next one, secure data in transit. Secure data in transit. So disable hypertext transfer protocol and enforce hypertext transfer protocol and hypertext transfer protocol strict transfer security. So this is called HSTS, hypertext transfer protocol strict transfer security, and this one hypertext transfer protocol secure. So these are the protocols that maintaining that website has to be securable. These are the protocols that are going to be maintained the website are to be securable. So website visitors expect their privacy to be protected. So websites, whoever website visitors are going to be visit that websites are expecting that their privacy to be protected. So to ensure communications between the website and the user are encrypted. So to ensure that communications between website and the user are encrypted. So because of this encryption, that website visitor privacy is to be protected. Websites users visitors privacy is to be protected. And always enforce the use of HTTPS and enforce the use of HSTS where possible. So always we are going to injecting or enforcing that use of HTTPS as well as HSTS if possible. And for further information and guidance, see the US Chief Information Officer and the Federal CIO Council's web page on this HTTP only standard. So preload HSTS for all domains when it possible. And also you can disable weak ciphers algorithm. So always looking for that whoever visiting that website, their privacy is to be protected first of all. So to protecting their privacy, what we have to do to ensure that communication between both the website and the user has to be encrypted. So with the help of that purpose, we are going to disable weak ciphers also. So the strong ciphers are not there, then the privacy of the user is to be going to be not protected. So to protecting the website user privacy, what we have to do, disable weak ciphers also. Disable weak ciphers also. And next one, taking backup of data. Taking backup of data. So backup of data is it is a common mechanism for all the information from the website or from the system or from the network. So this is a common technique. So employ a backup solution that automatically and continuously backs up critical data and system configuration from your website. So automatically how the website visitors are to be presented, how website visitors are to be used, how users are to be accessed to that website is going to be recorded and taking the backup for every day, taking a backup solution for every day. And keep your backup media in safe and physically remote environment. Keeping your backup media in a safe and physically remote environment. So keeping that backup of all the data into a hard disk or somewhere, we have to keep that all the data is to be very safe and physically remote environment or somewhere you can keep that website. And secure web applications. So all the websites contains what web applications. So web applications are developed by web pages. So keeping these web pages to be secure, keeping these web applications to be secure, then only you can keep a website is to be secure. So without keeping web pages and web applications to be secure, you are not able to keep your website is to be secure. So for that, what we have to do? Secure web applications. Secure web applications. So identify and remediate the top 10 most critical web application security risks. So some security risks are happened in the web applications accessing. Then move on to the other less critical vulnerabilities. So identifying the web application security risks and less critical vulnerabilities, we have to find out them and we have to rectify them. So then only we can able to secure our web applications. Secure our web applications. And this all the website information is retrieved from where? Web servers. All the websites information is retrieved from where? Web servers. So securing web servers. Securing web servers. So for that, what we have to do? Use security checklists. Use security checklists. So security checklists are enabled for all the different different web servers, web applications, websites, web pages, and all the lists are available. So use these security checklists for securing the web servers, and audit and harden configurations based on security checklists specific to each applications on the system. So all the applications are installed in the software, in the system software. So all these configurations has to be based on security checklist specific to each applications. So each and every application has to be verified, and each and every application has to be authorized to use the website information. So use application allow listing and disable modules or features that provide capabilities that are not necessary for business needs. So use some applications has to be allow for the website accessing. Some applications may not be allow for the website accessing. So take an example of any other updations or any registration pages. So you can give all the details in the registration piece. Once all the details are to be submitted, so if you want to update that data in the registration form or the login form, so what you have to do? Use that application that allow listing and disable modules or features that provide capabilities that are not necessary for business needs. So that are all not necessary for business needs actually. Those are needs for general purpose or general purpose information to be safe. So for that, what we have to do? We have to provide some application updates, application update modules or application enable modules, and implementing network segmentation and segregation. Implementing network segmentation and segregation. So segmentation is nothing but dividing the blocks. Dividing the blocks. So web servers are able to divide each and every server like a DNS server or DHCP server or file server. So like the way you can make them into segmentations or segments, and also you can segregate them to be a part of web server. Segregate them to be a part of web server. So why we are doing that means if you want to update any application or any data in that website, you have to segment that website and you have to update the website. You have to do the updates on that website. So after doing all the update, you have to segregate that website into the web server. So like the way you can implement in the networking mechanism. So that is these are all some website security. What we have to take care about the website and how we are going to have some mechanisms and some additional steps to protect against website attacks. So we are seeing online different types of attacks are available on the websites actually. So IP spoofings or DNS spoofings or domains, denial of service attacks, different types of attacks are available. But some additional steps are lead to do not occur the website attacks on the website information. So we'll see what is it. The first one is what? Sanitize all user input. So sanitize all user input. That means sanitize user input such as special characters and null characters at both the client end and the server end. So those who are having that special characters and null characters, remove them. So sanitize them. So sanitize user input is especially critical when it is incorporated into scripts or structured query language statements. So when it is incorporated with the scripts and structured query languages, it is very critical to sanitize that information. But what we have to do is sanitize the user input. So sanitize the user input is nothing but we have to remove the some special characters and null characters if it is mentioned that if it is mentioned. So we have to remove that characters and increase resource availability. Increase resource availability. So configure website caching to optimize resource availability. So configure website caching. So website caching is nothing but the previously searched websites are going to be stored in particular place. That is nothing but website caching. So all the cache is maintaining all the previous information to be searched. Previous information is to be searched. So whoever searching for the last couple of minutes are going to be access that web pages from this web caches. Like accessing that web pages from this web caches. So optimizing a website's resource availability increase a chance that it will withstand unexpectedly high amount of traffic during DOS attacks. So unexpectedly high amount of traffic during DOS attacks. Next one, implementing cross-site scripting. Implementing cross-site scripting, XSS, and cross-site requests forgery. XSRF. Cross-site request forgery protections. So cross-site scripting one and cross-site forgery protections. So we have to implement that one. So protect website systems as well as website visitors by implementing cross-site scripting and cross-site request forgery protections. Request forgery protections. So these two are enough for cross-siting operating systems or cross-siting websites. We are going to protect the information for the both website visitors as well as website owners or website systems. And next, implement a content security policy. Implementing a content security policy. So website owners should also consider implementing a content security policy. So that is one of the tool or one of the mechanism that applies content. That is nothing but web pages having that all the content, right? So whoever the web pages contain all that content. So all that content has to be securable with the help of owners considerations. So implementing a CSP lessens the chances of an attacker successfully loading and running malicious JavaScript on the end user machine. So implementing this content security policy is give a chance to attacker successfully loading and running malicious JavaScript on the end user very lessly. So there is a lesson chance that to occur different attacks for the websites is to be less chances. And audit third party code. So audit third party services, examples like ads, analytics, and moreover some advertisements are all to be validated that no unexpected code is being delivered to the end user. So the third party services are validating that no unexpected code is being delivered to the end user. So website owners should weigh the pros and the consequences of vetting the third party code and hosting it on the web server. As opposed to loading the code from the third party. That means the website owners are going to be do the audit on the third party's codes. Some of the misuse information websites are going to be diverted the users. So at that moment, this website owners or website security professionals are going to be audit this third party code. So that the website owners are going to be having that. They are going to be having that what are the pros and the cons of the third parties they can understand. So with the help of them, they are going to be maintain that protection. And implement additional security measures. Some additional security measures are implementing like running static and dynamic security scans against the website code and the system. website code and system. So all the websites are going to be having a website code. So each and every website having that website information as in the form of codes and systems. So deploying web applications firewalls, and leveraging content delivery networks to protect against malicious web traffic, and providing load balancing and resilience against high amount of traffic. So what we have to do, we have to measure some security policies here. So what first one is what is running static and dynamic security scannings against website code and ecosystems. So each and every time we have to do the scanning of websites, and deploying web applications firewalls, and leveraging content delivery networks to protect against malicious. So that means the delivery networks have to be maintaining confidential or secureable, and providing load balancing and resilience against high amount of traffic. From that whole amount of traffic, we are going to be maintain the balancing on that particular sites. So this is what we have some additional security measures. So these are all what we implemented for a website security purpose. These are all the some additional steps to protect our website to be secureable or not. So what are the things we discussed in this session? We'll see here. So we understand that what is meant by site security or website security. So website contains information. So website contains owners, website contains users. So from all this point of view, website security refers to the protection of personal and organizational public facing websites from different cyber attacks. So cyber attacks are nothing but they are going to be attackers. So online thieves we can say that online thieves. So cyber attacks are nothing but online thieves. So they are going to access the information in the all point of view from the websites or from the users point of view. So why should we care about website security actually? So to do not occurring website defacement, to do not occurring loss of website availability or denial of servicing, so do not occurring loss of sensitive customer or organizational data. So for all this purpose, we are going to be take care about that website security. But if you are implementing that website security, the website content or website data has to be confidential and integrity and available. So these three leads to the gravely damage the reputation of website and its owner. If these three are not satisfied, if these three are not in the hand, the websites are going to be damage the reputation of the website and its owner definitely. And what steps we can take to protect against website attacks? So what are the things we have to do, and what are the take care steps we have to talk with the security professionals. So there are multiple steps we are going to see here. The first one is secure domain ecosystems actually. So what we have to do every time, review the registers and domain name system for all the records in the domains, and secure user accounts. Every time we have to check the user accounts that are validated or authenticated. So user accounts has to be secureable. Next, continuously scan for and remediate and critical and high vulnerabilities. So continuously scan we have to do and remediate and critical high vulnerabilities to find out the vulnerabilities, to find out the different attacks. So we are going to review for every month, within a month, once or twice we have to do it. And secure data in transit. That means we have to implement the website visitors protection, website visitor and their privacy of to be protected. So to protecting their privacy, the website visitor privacy, we have to take care about that data in transit. So for that, what we have to do, we have to disable some weak cipher algorithms, and taking the backup of data for every day in the common mechanism for all the industries or for all the websites. So securing web applications. So all the websites are going to be having that all the web pages, and each and every web pages are going to be do some web applications. So do some web applications and secure web servers also. Secure some web servers also. So how you are going to be maintain the servers are to be secure. So for that we have to do some security checklists, or implement some network segmentation or segregation mechanisms we have to do, and some additional steps we have to take care to protect against website attacks. So what are the things? So first one, sanitize all the user input. So users are not going to be specify that some special characters or some null characters, and increase the resource availability. So lot of users are going to be search for the lot of information. So increase the resource availability on the websites, and implementing cross-site scripting and a cross-site request forgery protections also implement we have to do, and implement a content security policy. So website owners are going to be take care, and website owners are going to be implement this policy, and audit third party code. So third party code is implemented for website developments. So audit the third party code. So there is unexpected code is being to be participated in the website. So we have to audit the third party code and implement some additional security mechanisms also. So running static and dynamic security scans, deploying web applications, leveraging content delivery, and load balancing and resiliency against high amount of traffic. So these are the things we have to do. We have to take care of about our website security. So to take care of our website security, we have to follow these all the steps. We have to follow this all the steps. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.